Yo, what's good again, and welcome back to another Roblox Dragon Ball Legendary Forces video. And yeah, surprise, I have Ultra Ego. And not only that, but I actually have the form. Check this out. At almost 100%. It's extremely close. But yeah, this is a video a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is how to get Ultra Ego, the requirements. And there is a lot, so this might be a long video, so my bad if I have to speed through this, it's gonna be a lot. So, starting off, you're gonna need 160,000 mind control before you can do any of this. You also need 2 million in every stat, except for agility, of course. And you need 80% destroyer form mastery. So you need destruction key. If you don't have the destroyer form, right up here at the top right of your screen, I'm gonna put the little link to how to get the destruction key, again, if you don't have it already. And you'll know you have enough because it'll stop at 80%. And this number right here, you see the destruction key, it's going to stop at 409. It's an oddly specific number, but that's where it stopped for me. So that's how I knew it was done and I could go get Ultra Ego. And then to start the process here, you have to go to Vegeta on Beerus Planet. So it's also a very loud and very bright transformation. So yeah, it's really cool though. Alright, so now you go to Beerus Planet. I'll go ahead and show where Vegeta is also. So here from spawn, you see the Beerus NPC over here, and the big tree. You're going to want to go to the left of it, and then head straight this way. The Goku NPC is there. Over here to the right is Vegeta, and a side thing over there, this guy all over here. This is Fu if you don't have the Rose Ultra supervillain. So yeah, you can fight him there. But the main thing here is Vegeta. Now, quest part 1. When you talk to him, he'll give you the quest to beat him 15 times. So where he is just follow where I go, right? You can actually follow the path too. So you're going to want to go around the tree to the left. You can see him right over there. He's bright purple. Somebody's already fighting him, but right over here, this is where the Vegeta spawns. And I timed it. He spawns every 2 minutes and 45 seconds, exactly. So what I did was I set up an auto clicker so I could get through the 15 kills quickly because he takes a while to respawn. Now, after you're done with that, and again, this will take a while, but quest part 2, this is the worst part. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. This took a very long time, like I think an hour for part 2. So for the love of God, do your best not to mess this up and try not to get any bugs or whatever, any glitches, because it's going to be very frustrating. This is the longest part, and that is to defeat your mind 25 times. Now, to do that, you're going to have that 160,000 mind control. So what you got to do here, you just meditate, and then here at the bottom left, there it is, it'll pop up, go to mind. And I guess I could show that off real quick. It's going to take a little bit because it is a bit difficult. But you click this and then don't press Y. Like whatever you do, do not press Y. You'll automatically get up. There, see? And then a clone of you will spawn in front of you. And I recommend just using beams to push it away because it's very similar to your base stats and it won't let you transform while you're in here. So if I could quickly kill this guy and show this off, But yeah, this is very difficult, I'd say, and it takes forever. And again, you're just going to want to kind of spam beams like this. And if he flies up like that, back up, and then start a melee combo again. And then beam. And his ki blast will cancel your beam, so be very careful of that. So right here, I would wait. Melee combo him. Make sure he's knocked away and not into the air. He's in the air. You could beam right there and he'll fly into the beam, but if he flies up behind you, you might be screwed. It's more important than it sounds. Or else it can mess this whole thing up and you'll have to redo it again, or you might lose all the quest progress if it bugs, So, for the love of God, I emphasize part 2 here especially. This is extremely important not to mess up. So, yeah, you have to do this 25 times. It takes forever. It's miserable, but, you gotta get the form. But yeah, after this, you get part 3, and then you get the form after that. I'll show that off after I finally beat this guy. So yeah, you have to do this. See, he'll fly into the beam. Or he's dead now. Yeah, you have to do that 25 times. So once he's dead and you know he's dead, now you can press Y to get out. But I did also want to say, while you're in here, you actually get mind control over time as if you were meditating. Alright, so you do that 25 times, you're finally done with it. You're going to go over here again, and you do quest part 3. Now I can't show this part because I had already did it and everything, but you're going to talk to Vegeta. Let me do this so nobody kills me while I'm doing this. So you're going to talk to Vegeta again, and then you have to go fight him. About 1, 2, 3, 4. I wrote all this down, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to beat him 7 times. First time, he's in base. Second time, he's Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan 2, God, Blue evolved, and finally, you have to beat him in Ultra Ego. This one is a lot more difficult because when you punch him, it triggers a cutscene, and in that cutscene, you unlock Ultra Ego. So I also very much recommend getting Elite Saiyan, the Elite Saiyan sub-race before you do this, because I actually ended up getting Ultra Ego before I got the sub-race. So it was almost like this weird thing, because I had Legendary Super Saiyan and I had the form, right? But I didn't have the sub-race to actually transform back into it. And it took me, get this, it took me about 300 race rerolls just to get Elite Saiyan back. So for the love of God, make sure you have Elite Saiyan before you do this, preferably. If not, then just, I hope you get very lucky getting Elite Saiyan after you do the quest. But yeah, that last one's a lot more difficult, and I'm pretty sure I've heard it scales to, like one of my commenters said, it scales to your base form, so the fight is as difficult as you are strong in the game, if that makes sense. So, also, he says something about having at least 190,000 mind control, or else it doesn't work or something. I really don't know for sure. I had that when I did it, so I didn't have that issue, because I actually got mind control really quickly while I was doing the 25 mind clone thing. So yeah. But after you do all that, you unlock Ultra Ego, you beat Vegeta, and then you have the form. And lastly, I will go and say, so since the Destroyer form maxes out at 80% destruction key, the last 20%, so the 90 and up to 100%, you have to master using Ultra Ego, and it looks like I just did. Looks like I mastered the form mid-video. Let's see. Oh, almost. But you see, the destruction key, it goes down really slowly once you have Ultra Ego here. But yeah, this will master in a little bit, so I could show off the full mastery off camera if something, well, like in a video after this, if it actually affects or changes anything. But yeah, I didn't mean to have to ramble on so much in this video, but it was a lot to cover, you know. And again, I have to emphasize, part 2 where you have to defeat the mind, just try your best to stay patient and don't mess up, and just hope to God no bugs ruin your quest and you have to redo it again, you know what I mean? Because holy crap, that was long. It took about an hour. So yeah, you do all this and you get your Ultra Ego and you can get it mastered, and then that's it until the next update. So yeah, I don't know what else I can make videos on. For the most part, I got a couple more things I can maybe do. But yeah, I hope you learned something, and right here will be the playlist for the other videos. And yeah, make sure to subscribe, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.